I believe that everybody has a story, and I'm fascinated to hear them. So come with me as we take a walk down Fascination Street.
You've heard of CBD oil, right? Everybody has. CBD oil helps with relaxation as well as joint and muscle pain. But do you know what hemp-derived CBD oil is? Let's talk about HempWorks. HempWorks products are made from industrial hemp plants grown on Kentucky farms. And the CBD constituent that naturally occurs in industrial hemp is just one of over 85 cannabinoids that is identified in the cannabis plant. HempWorks CBD oil is CO2 extracted, resulting in a solvent-free, pure extraction. HempWorks offers 500 milligram and 750 milligram full-spectrum hemp oils. They also offer them in 2 flavors, peppermint and natural. They do not use any artificial sweeteners or flavorings. And also offer THC-free versions of these oils if you are subject to regular drug screening. HempWorks CBD oil is non-GMO and organic, produced on Kentucky farms, and is free of GMOs, synthetics, fillers, and other harmful ingredients. HempWorks is so confident in their oils and products that they give you a 30-day empty bottle refund policy. If you change your mind within 30 days of ordering, send it back and they will refund your entire purchase price. HempWorks offers several products, including an anti-aging cream, a Revive cream infused with collagen retinol, which has incredible benefits for the skin, a Relief cream, which helps soothe and relax muscles. Also, HempWorks has products for pets. There's dog treats and CBD oil. And the dog treats are soy-free, corn-free, and grain-free. I believe that HempWorks ships to all 50 states and some countries. So if you're interested in learning more or purchasing any of these HempWorks products, go to www.hempworks.com/BREXHEMP84. That's www.hempworks.com/BREXHEMP84. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Most workplace drug screens and tests target delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, and do not detect the presence of cannabidiol, CBD. Cannabidiol, CBD, is a naturally occurring constituent of the industrial hemp plant. HempWorks does not sell or distribute any products that are in violation of the United States Controlled Substance Act. The company does sell and distribute hemp-based products. Hi everybody, this is Steve Owens from Fascination Street Podcast. I really appreciate your listening to the show. I'm having a lot of fun getting to talk to some really fascinating people, and I want to continue doing this, but I need your help. I need you to subscribe and tell people about the show. But the biggest thing you can do to help me is to rate and review the show on iTunes or wherever you listen through. As a special thank you, anyone who rates and or reviews the show, send me a screenshot as proof and I will mail you a set of 3 pair of silk cufflinks courtesy of my friends at Menlo House. You can send it via Twitter to @FascinationSTPD, via Instagram to FascinationStreetPod, or email me at FascinationStreetPod@gmail.com. I really appreciate all of you for listening and for helping. Thank you so much. Now let's get to this week's guest. Hey guys. Remember that most recent trip to LA that I keep talking about? Well, when I was in LA, I used Uber all the time. I didn't even rent a car. I just Ubered here and I Ubered there. And one of the times that I got into an Uber pool, there was already this dude in there. And so me and that dude got to talking, and it turns out he is a rapper from Cleveland named Mondo The Moonrock. In this episode, we talk about all kinds of stuff. Mostly we talk about what made him decide to become a rapper and what brought him to LA. There are some clips of some of his songs in this episode, so feel free to reach out and go get the full versions and his albums. Enjoy, guys. This is Mondo The Moonrock from Cleveland. Yeah, talk to me, yeah. Mondo The Moonrock. What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man. Thanks for calling in, dude. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right, well, welcome to Fascination Street, Mondo the Moonrock.
No doubt.
So, a few months ago, I was in Los Angeles for a thing, and I was in an Uber. It was a Uber pool or whatever, because I didn't have any place to be on time. And there was already a dude in there, and that dude is you.
Yes, it was.
I, re-
Indeed, it was in the Uber.
I remember that when I got into the car, you were in the front passenger seat and I got into the back seat. And I remember that when I opened the door, I was like, holy shit, are we about to smoke a whole lot of weed? Because it smells like weed in here. And then I just sat there minding my own fucking business because I'm in a strange city with people I don't know. And then the driver was, after a while, was like, you guys are awfully quiet. And then it was on. Then we wouldn't shut the fuck up.
No doubt, bro. Got the chop in it.
We did, dude. We were just fucking chatting and chatting and chatting, and that's how this happened. So, Mondo the Moonrock, you are, I guess, originally from the Cleveland area, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Cleveland, Ohio.
So I'm assuming that you lived there for all the way up until you moved to LA.
Yeah, for a long time. Like my whole life.
All right.
So,
What made you move to LA?
I guess me personally, just it's a lot more opportunity. For me personally, as an individual, you know what I'm saying? I guess I don't know. It's like millions of people in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like Cleveland's kind of there's not that many people there or whatever. So it depends on what you do or whatever. But I felt like I needed to transport myself somewhere else at that particular point in time. So came out to LA and I ended up staying here. So
How long have you been in LA?
a couple of years probably. There've been in between periods where I like, you know what I'm saying, was traveling and stuff like that. So it was elsewhere. But yeah, 2 fragmented years probably.
That's well put, dude. I like that. 2 fragmented years. That sounds like a song title. You should write a song called 2 fragmented years, talking about where you've been at.
Young fragments off top.
So, I would call you a rapper. Would you call you a rapper?
Yeah, I rap. Yeah, I would say I'm a rapper for sure.
For sure. So, when did you first get into rap music?
Oh man, oh man. I mean, I've been rocking with it for a long time, but as far as like, you know what I'm saying, digging into it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I guess like, man, like the, man, like that aftermath era of like 50 Cent and like, you know what I'm saying, like Eminem and all that shit, like around that time, like probably is when I started getting super interested into it. And like in high school was when I started like getting more into the actual like the art form itself, you know what I'm saying, and like getting interested in like putting words together like in crazy ways and shit like that. Yada yada. So, but yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. That was like the first album I had. So
Oh, really? That's a badass album.
yeah, that's just it's so hard, bro. That shit's still hard. I still play that shit.
So you started messing with lyrics and with stuff like that in high school. When did you think that you could actually do it? Like when did you know that that's what you wanted to do was be a rapper or be an artist?
I just noticed that I was pretty cold with it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I was just rolling with it. Like shit. And then one thing led to another. And then there were just more and more signs that it was the move, you know what I'm saying? Internally and externally. So never really questioned it too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
That makes sense. So being an accountant and fucking with math was not going to be your deal?
Oh, man. No, shout out the accountants. It's a big world, bro. It's a lot of elements to it that keep it spinning. You know what I'm saying? Like accountants are most definitely necessary. Shout out the accountants.
Absolutely. But I know that for me personally, that's not a path that was going to work out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Word, I feel you.
Tell me about Mistake from the Lake. Is that your first album?
Hell no. That'll be my third album.
Damn.
As a solo artist, yeah, that's my third album.
So you were
That's a lot more.
so before you were a solo artist, you were with a group?
Yeah, I was with a group, Dose Money.
Oh, and the S is a dollar sign, Dose Money, right?
Correct.
And are they out of, well, were you guys out of Cleveland at the time?
Yeah, we're all from Cleveland.
Sweet. Are you still friends with those dudes?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's cool.
It's all love.
Did any of them make the trip to LA with you?
There have been different times with different people out here, but I mean, everyone has their own path. Life is interesting. You know what I'm saying?
And when did you decide to go solo? Or what made you decide to go solo?
It wasn't really like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, life's just occurs. Like, things just happen how they happen. Like, it just is what it is. It isn't left, it ain't left, right, up, or down. You know? Like, I don't know.
All right, cool. So, kind of a leaf on the wind, sort of following the path that kind of lays out in front of you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
But as I said, you know, it's no reason here nor there. Like, shout out to Dose Money.
I got you. So, you said Mistake from the Lake will be your third album as a solo artist? That's crazy as shit, dude. That's prolific. That's a lot of songs, man.
I appreciate that.
I mean, yeah,
for sure.
You're not that old. I mean, you ain't old enough really to have already been in a group and then after that have 3 more albums. That's kind of a lot of shit.
I appreciate that. I've been grinding.
So what was the first album? What's that called?
It was called Skeleton Key.
Ah. And where can somebody find that? Would that be on SoundCloud?
Yeah. Skeleton Key is on SoundCloud, for sure.
What inspires you to write your lyrics? Because from what I could see and from what I could tell, your lyrics are pretty deep. So where do those inspirations come from?
Man, probably shit, bro. I'm just talking about life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so life and my perception of it, my unique perception of it.
All right. So your first album was Skeleton Key. What was the second album called?
Yeah, the second album was Tortuga. That came out last June. And then,
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Tortuga came out last June, and then when does Mistake from the Lake come out?
This past February, a couple months ago.
Holy shit. So from June to February is like 8 months. How are you going to write a whole nother album in 8 months?
I'm grinding, bro.
You are, dude. Holy shit.
That new shit crazy, too. And that's for another time.
So I listened to a couple of tracks off the new album. You sent me Delivery and 13.
Yes, sir.
Sign said, deliver me from evil. Yeah. Going fucking from the land of degrees in your short sighted. Press the panel in the door wide. Scorning wise, going silent, Lord, the notoriety. Torture more than violence with a rope box, there's a fork by it. It sits silent, it's way in the swivel seat. No rubber bands, no drags, and I feel incomplete. Staying close for 4 days like the postman. Deliver me from evil, delivery to my enemies.
What is Delivery about?
Shit. Did you listen to it?
I did listen to it. But I mean, what does it mean to you? Like when you listen to it, what's going on in your head? Like, what are the pictures? What's the movie that's playing in your head when you listen to it as the artist?
I was just thinking, like, this shit is hard. I think Delivery's hard. That's just hard. And I guess I'm picturing the video for it that already exists that just also came out recently. So
there's a video out for it?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
So would I just put in Delivery and then Mondo The Moonrock or whatever, and I can find it that way?
Yeah, for sure. Just type that in.
All right, kick ass. Who does your music? Like who does your beats and puts all of the music underneath your lyrics? Is that you too?
Word. Yeah, I make all my beats.
Get the fuck out of here. For real?
Yeah.
So how many songs are on Mistake from the Lake?
There's 10 tracks total.
All right, and how many tracks are on Tortuga?
13.
And how many tracks are on Skeleton Key?
14.
So you did 37 songs where you did the beats and the lyrics, and you recorded all that shit, and you did all that yourself?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to think. For the most part, yeah. I made like all of those beats on all 3 projects. There's a couple beats that had co-production, but for the most part, yeah, I think I made every beat.
Dude, that's fucking amazing. How old are you?
Man, I'm 4,000 years old, bro.
Holy shit. Because you looked way younger when I met you. So I'm 43, and people on the podcast have heard me say before, and it's true. I can't string a fucking sentence together without sounding like an idiot. And you're gonna only be 4,000 years old and put 37 songs together with beats. That's fucking impressive, dude.
I appreciate that, bro.
And all of your stuff is on SoundCloud?
Yeah. SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Tidal, etc. Anywhere that you rock with, it's just there. So.
No shit. And it's all under Mondo The Moonrock?
Yeah.
That's fucking badass.
Appreciate that.
So Mistake from the Lake came out a couple months ago in February. And so that's like, almost 2 months now. You probably got your next half an album written already, right?
Man, the apron is most definitely on. I will say that. The apron is on, bro. Like, I've been cooking the new shit. So, you already know.
That's fucking awesome.
Young Emerald Lagasse is about to go down.
So do you play anywhere? Do you tour? Do you play around town in LA? What's up with your live stuff?
I have not done a show in LA ever. But, yeah, I've done plenty of shows elsewhere. I'll be back on the road rather soon.
Do you have a website where you have like tour dates and shit like that on it?
Yes, when the time comes. Anything related to Young Moon would be at the website, which is www.mondothemoonrock.xyz. Everything's there.
Oh, cool. Did you say Young Moon? Is that what you call yourself? The Young Moon?
Yes, that was the reference in the moment, for sure.
When you do you tour by yourself or do you tour with some other acts?
I've only done a couple shows. I've only done a few shows as a solo artist.
Got you. And when you tour the next time, whenever that is, any plans to come all the way over here to Texas?
I fuck with Texas.
Where?
No, I'm saying I fuck with Texas. Like, I rock with Texas. Like, shout out to Texas. So, I'm going to be there for sure. Like, y'all have a lot of places that I need to be. So, I'm going to be there for sure.
Well, I definitely want a fucking heads up when you're coming this way, dude. I'd love to check you out and hang out with you a little bit more. Because as cool as it was in that Uber, that lady was kind of creeping me out, man. The driver, man.
Bro, I'm going to keep it a stack. I don't even remember the Uber, so which lady you talking about?
Nah, the driver. She was a little bit swervy and making me nervous and shit. She was too busy fucking in our conversation to pay attention to driving. I was getting a little nervous.
Oh, man. That's just LA, bro. You gotta just buckle your seatbelt and just stay prayed up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You gotta trust that you've been operating correctly on your time passing through this earth, and then nothing's gonna happen to you in traffic.
That's a pretty fucking grounded approach, man. So, tell me about your family life. Like, how did you grow up with this? Because it sounds like you're pretty zen and pretty kind of, one with the world and the earth and what's going on and what's going to happen is meant to be. And where did you get that mindset from? Because I've been to Cleveland, and everybody does not act that way. Everybody does not act like, we're all in this together and, shit's going to happen is going to happen. I've been to Cleveland, and they're just like, fuck you, get out of my way. So where did you get this mindset from?
Oh, word. Well, first, I don't know where you were at, but from my experience, like, people in Cleveland are, like, on some cool shit for the most part. Like, if I had to generalize cities and the people that are in them, like, I guess that I would say, Cleveland cool as fuck in comparison. Like. But life experience, I guess, I don't know. Whatever path I've been exposed to up until this point, it's just, I don't know. That's how I am now. Definitely in this bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, I ain't fried out, bro. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe this shit's a simulation. Who knows? I'm in this bitch, though, for sure.
That's quite possible, but you seem pretty chill compared to most fools, especially in LA. Like, it's obvious that you're not from LA because you're pretty chill and relaxed. So, like, when you were growing up, was church a big thing? Did you go to church a lot? I'm just really wondering where you got your spirituality, because it seems really grounded and easygoing and open, and it's a really cool vibe, and I dig it. I'm just wondering where it came from.
Word. I don't know, bro. Like, this is who I am. I don't know. I'm literally just talking to you right now. Like, You know what I'm saying? I don't like. I appreciate that for sure, but it just sounds like I'm just talking to you right now. Like that's what it sounds like. So I guess just like life experience, bro. I don't know. Like fairly cultured. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even like to talk about this shit like that. You know, I've been to a lot of places and shit, like different countries, but like
You've been to
spent the
different
time there,
countries. What
like
countries?
looking at shit, like Dominican Republic and Mexico and Colombia, shit like that. But just getting like a different perspective. It's like a big ass world, bro. You know what I'm saying? The world big as fuck, and just having like like intimate experiences with people from like entirely different portions of the world. It's just like opens your mind, and this shit is like way bigger than like the box that like we're supposed to think this shit is. You know what I'm
I do know what you're saying. You're pretty fucking cool, dude.
saying? Appreciate that.
What's on the horizon? What do you got going on for the future? I know that you said you got your apron on and you're cooking up some shit, but looking at doing some tours. It's like, but what do you see in your future? Like 10 years from now, what are you gonna be doing?
Oh Jesus, bro. Uh,
I asked the hard hitting questions, man.
yeah, off top.
I'm trying to make you work.
I don't know if this is the conversation for a lot of that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's just gonna naturally align itself.
That's true.
That's some time from now, and everybody got a plan, but I have no idea, bro. I'm gonna be doing something interesting, and I'm gonna be doing well for sure. So,
All right. What are you listening to right now? I don't mean like right this second, but like what kind of stuff do you listen to? Well, like earlier today, I'm sure you were listening to some music. What were you listening to today?
what was I listening to today? Some new shit that I made, and then I'm trying to think.
Some new shit that's after Mistake from the Lake?
Yeah, like some new shit coming out. And then, man, what else? Oh, yeah. So I was listening to some Gucci. What was that? Diary of a Trap God I was listening to today. And then, what else? Man, I don't know. It could have been a bunch of shit. I don't even know. I fuck with a bunch of shit, bro.
There was this
Those
movie.
are the hardest questions to answer. Like when people ask me like who I fuck with or like top 5 artists or like what do you listen to? Like I like listen to so much shit. Like I'll voluntarily play some shit that I fuck with, or like someone could play some shit I never heard, and I'm like just fucking with it. I'm like open to hearing a bunch of different shit. Like man, I was in an Uber and it was a Filipino dude driving, and he was playing some like station off his phone. And the shit sounded crazy. I was like, what is this? Bro, he was playing Filipino country music, like a station that plays all Filipino country music.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, and while I don't think I like went and like played that on my own afterwards, but I'm like, that's lit. I never heard of that shit. So, I don't know. I'm open to at least listening to some shit, man.
So when you travel to other countries, do you listen to the music that's in those countries and kind of get that rolling around in your head for when you're making your beats?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I try to like scope out what's going on in a musical sense.
Right.
In environments like that, for sure. Like in Colombia, I there's a few different people I was working with. I had like that worked on some shit that I released. Like one of the songs, "A Mistake from the Lake." I think was it a mistake? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I've like made beats and shit with like musicians in other countries and shit, like combining instruments and doing wild shit. So it's been lit.
So are you just doing that on your computer, or are you using actual instruments, or what's up?
What do you mean?
Your beats and your music, is all that on the computer?
No, I mean a computer would probably be the central like nucleus for the creation process, I guess. But no, I use different shit like keyboards. You know what I'm saying? Like I've played bass on beats that I made before.
Oh, cool.
Play bass lines on beats and shit.
So you use actual instruments? What do you play? What instruments do you play?
I personally would say none, but I guess I played bass before, like on some spiritual shit. I just like picked it up and like was playing some shit and that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I wouldn't say that I play bass. Like I respect bass players like and shit. So, but I mean, I guess like play keys. I guess, but like some people that are, I don't know, bro. I just do my thing. I'm out here.
So there was this movie that came out. I guess it came out last year,
and for some reason it didn't get any buzz really. It was called Patty Cakes, where the S is a dollar sign. Have you heard of this movie?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
It's an independent movie that was, I guess, it takes place in New Jersey, but it's about this girl who wants to be a rapper. Like, that's her biggest dream ever. Like, she lives in the projects and she's taking care of her sick mom and her sick grandma and shit, but all she wants to be is a rapper. And it's her and, like, her best friend who's like this Indian dude, like from India, that kind of Indian. And some of the music in there is really cool, and the story is really badass. And my wife and I were watching it probably last weekend or something on Amazon, and we were fucking blown away that the story was so good and the music was so good, and it didn't get really any buzz, you know, like not just for the awards or anything, but like it wasn't really promoted very well, even though it did fucking badass at Sundance or whatever. But you might enjoy this movie because, like I said, the music was lit, and then the story was pretty dope too, because it was this, like, you wouldn't expect this person to want to be into rap, and then she did it, and she was kind of really good at it, and I don't know, it was just a really good movie. And you know, you coming from Cleveland, which I can't imagine like a really big hub for rap music, and I don't know, it just, when I was watching the movie, I was thinking about you, because you know, you have this dream and you're striving for it and you're good at it, and I don't know, dude, it just reminded me of you. You should check it out if you get a chance. But I don't even think this has come up yet, because who cares, but you're white, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So being a white guy who is in the rap game, do you have, like, is there struggles? Like, do you feel like an outsider, or is everybody cool? Is the whole scene just like, whatever's whatever? Like, is there struggles? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
I don't really know how to answer that. Like,
that's fine. You don't have to.
In a, I don't know how to answer that correctly. So.
Oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it.
What I will say is that, I mean, like, I like know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And like what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and what I'm talking about and all that shit. So I was just like, that's the best answer that I have for that. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't even know. That's a strange question. There's no way it won't be misinterpreted, my answer. So
that's cool.
I don't feel those as much as like some, like, you know, I like, it's whatever, like, because I'm coming from a genuine place. So if that's a problem with anyone, that's like something they have to deal with on the inside, you know?
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Every single day I know where I'm coming from, so.
Like, you're kind of just doing your thing, and, you know, everybody else can get over it or whatever. Like, the way I figured was that you're flowing, dude. You're just in your groove. You're doing your thing. You're doing what you're meant to do, and I don't even feel like you probably really would even notice if other people had a problem with it. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, off top. But, like, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah. So what?
So, is it cool if I play a couple of your songs in this podcast?
Oh, yeah, run it.
Can I play Delivery and 13? Is that cool?
Yeah, let it ring.
All right, I'm going to spread them out, but I'm going to play them both. I know it's kind of late. Well, it is for me anyway, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. And as we're winding down, I want you to tell everybody where they can find you on social media, and then where they can find your music again. I know you hit it earlier, but I really want to push it because I think it's fucking awesome what you're doing, and I think that people will be interested. So tell everybody where they can find you and your music.
That social media, like everything's at Earth to Mondo, Earth number 2 Mondo. You know, my music, just search, you know, it's Moonrock TV on YouTube. So just search Mondo The Moonrock on YouTube, or, you know, Spotify or Apple Music, or SoundCloud, Google Play, Tidal, anywhere music is accessible. It's 2018. We out here. So you know what to do. Mondo The Moonrock. It's everywhere.
It is everywhere. Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you wanted to talk about? Anything I didn't bring up?
Oh, man.
Like, was there something that you specifically wanted to talk about that we didn't get to?
nothing in particular that I was seeking to address. No, not really, bro. So,
You have a very interesting way of speaking.
bless. Appreciate that.
Well, all right, dude. I will obviously hit you up and let you know when this comes out. It's going to be a few weeks because for some strange reason I'm backed up on interviews, but I'll hit you up and let you know when it comes out. And Delivery N13 will absolutely be in here. And dude, I just want to say it was an honor to fucking meet you when I met you in person, and it was really cool to chat with you and hang out for the little trip that we did hang out. And I really respect what you're doing, dude. I think it's fucking great. I think it's the right thing for you to be doing spiritually. And just don't stop. Just keep fucking doing it. I mean, obviously you are, because you put out fucking 37 songs in fucking 20 minutes. But, just keep fucking doing what you're doing, dude. Just keep grinding and keep pushing. You're fucking good at it, so don't stop.
No doubt, bro. I appreciate that.
All right, dude. Well, I will talk to you later. And for real, like, hit me up if you're coming anywhere fucking near San Antonio or Austin or any of that shit. I will come check you out.
Off top. Shout out to Texas.
And when you do go on tour, hit me with those dates and I'll promote them. I'll fucking run it. If you want to put together an audio commercial for that tour, I'll fucking run it.
Off top.
All right, dude. You take it easy, man. You have a good night.
All right, bless you too, bro.
Peace.
Peace.
Stare at a 12 that's 13. Stare at a 12 that's 13. 16 zips in the console, hold the angel wings on the wheel, coast around desert me. Stare at a 12 that's 13. 16 zips in the console, hold the angel wings on the wheel, coast around desert me. I tuck and I twist like Chris Tucker on Fridays. Stayed on the straight and narrow and now I sit sideways.
What's up, guys? I'm back with this month's Menlo Club promo code. Menlo Club, as you know, is a subscription-based clothing service for men that I've been using for over 2.5 years. Every month, for $60, tax and shipping included, they send you a surprise package. In that package is everything from jeans to t-shirts to short sleeve button-ups, long sleeve button-ups, shorts, socks, belts, swimsuits even workout gear. Did I mention shoes? Every month they pick a couple of those different things and they send them to you, all for $60. But when you sign up, if you use promo code FSP, as in Fascination Street Podcast, you'll get 50% off your first month plus free socks and a free pair of sunglasses for the month of July. How cool is that? Just for putting FSP. Just because you're a listener. So go to menlohouse.com and sign up. Use promo code FSP and you'll be happy you did.
Opening music is the song Magnolia from the 2014 album Intransigence, used with permission from Douglas Miles Clark. Closing music is Apollo from the 2001 album Into the Known by the band Sapphire. Thanks for hanging out with us and getting to know a little bit about our guest. We'll see you next time on Fascination Street.